To the best spiritual party ever as we jump into our magical elevator 1111.
Bienvenidos a la mejor fiesta espiritual del mundo, donde nos metemos en el elevador mágico 1111.
This is my mommy and daddy, Jen and Mal.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good
1111
morning.
Conversations with Jen and Mal. Today is Truth Tuesday.
So,
Woo!
Truth Tuesday is about,
Truth.
well, we always speak the truth, right? But if you're interested in something about us, our relationship,
questions,
our
I always
marriage,
say.
our children, acting, producing, directing, we are here to answer anything that you need us to answer.
That's right. That's right. Let's call in all the angels. Wait for people to join us. Yes. Travel Bear. We have a Minty Dingus. Did I
What?
say that right?
Did you say dingus?
I did.
Minty dingus.
I was
Travel
right.
bear.
All right. That's super cute. Okay,
Good
put
morning,
that so I
Allison.
can be on your Instagram. Good
Let's
morning,
see.
Ali. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. We need to put these together for
Actually,
us
the
to-
more part they are, the better.
How is that?
It's all right. It's all right.
Ah,
I'll fit in. I'll fit in.
bring in the good juju.
Juju
The good juju.
or the good mojo?
The good mojo. Juju.
El
Gigi.
mojo.
Ah, yes. Welcome, welcome. Shooters
Shooter Films in the house.
Buenos días. Bienvenidos a
11-11.
Conversaciones con Jen y Mao. Hoy es
Martes de verdad.
de-
Pero la verdad es que
Martes.
siempre decimos la verdad, ¿no?
La verdad, esa es la
Aquí
verdad
nunca
que sí,
decimos la
siempre
mentira.
decimos la verdad.
Lo que hace los martes más verdadero es que pueden preguntar lo que quieran.
That's right.
Lo que quieran.
So we can play Truth or Dare. I never
She
get
likes to
dared.
be dared.
Your
You know,
opening to
if you like to
11
dare,
is powerful,
Jen.
so much energy. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
You get to say, yay. Kenzie, how are you, Ann? It's been a while. Nice to see you. I'm glad you like it. Definitely go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to True Form Films.
Pretty soon we probably
And
won't be using our
Instagram.
on
We
our
are
phones.
going to be doing. We're migrating everything to True Form
Yes.
Films at our YouTube channel.
And also because if once we start our podcast has to be out of our phones with our microphone with the microphones.
Exactly.
So our phones will be used now for the podcast, which we'll be
Exactly.
doing as we're doing this show. It will also become a podcast.
Exactly. So
That's the plan.
that is the plan. Growing and so. How are you doing this morning?
Let's
huh?
start with
Welcome.
some
Yes,
tarjetas.
yes. I'm waiting for more.
For more people to jump in the elevator.
Yes, my love. Let's
All right.
jump into the elevator and calling in all the angels.
So Kenzie's, people who have just joined us, please go to our True Form Films YouTube page, which we'll be using more often now as we progress the show. We want to go into the restream format, so it looks professional instead of us trying to figure out our phones.
Yes, and so also our goal is to get
I think you need to move a little bit more that way. Let me move the phones.
1,000 subscribers by the end of summer. I think that's possible. So and so it's True Form Films or 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mel. So go over to to YouTube now. Dishme Nicole, how are you? And also, because I don't know all of your
Matthew Caddy in la casa.
all right, because I don't know all of your handles on Instagram, Put your name on the comment box so I can say hi and we can give you a shout out.
Bob.
We have Staris, that one I know. Steve, Theo in the house. From
We got good vibrations from
New
Michael
York.
Juarez, Bob Ramy.
Ramy, Bob Ramy in the house.
Oh, is it Ramy? I
Goddess.
said Ramy.
Yes. Andy Mendoza in the house.
Oh my
Herradura Music in the
goodness
house.
gracious.
Woo,
My
woo.
brother Andy
Good
Mendoza
morning.
has just joined our
All
Conversations 11:11.
11.
Look at that.
All right, so let's take a deep breath. So we raise our vibration, raise our frequency, and jump into the magical elevator and go up to the 11th floor, magical 11th floor of the universe, where anything is possible, where we get to create the life of our dreams through our conversations, and we continue to create bigger and better boxes
That's
in
right.
our life, because it's all about expanding and it's all about being aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts are not you, right? You are the voice, not that chatter that we listen to.
Every
or we
morning I
hear
get in the
every
shower.
morning.
I am the voice. And if
I am
all
the
those
voice.
negative voices jump on, oh no, you're not. I go,
Oh,
shut
yes,
up.
I am. Make it sound professional because I'm at the office. You got it.
Listen.
Hello, Mr. Andy
Andy
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Good morning. All righty. So let's see what the angels want to tell us today. Angel cards. If anybody wants an angel card, we would be happy to pull one out for you. And
Ready?
Yes.
Here, lift it so they see what we're doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's our card for today. Body care. And it's so beautiful and wonderful that this came up. You know why? Because I wanted to share with you. Jennifer and I took on the challenge
Yes.
of the lemon water
And celery juice.
every morning. We've been doing it for what? A month?
Yes, about a month.
And then we wait an hour, and then I'll have my coffee, she'll have her fruit, then we eat something, right? Healthy, egg whites with, I have lost 10 pounds. As of today, I have lost 10 pounds.
Yes, yes. I've lost about 5, but I feel it more in inches than in weight, because I've been working out as well, and muscle weighs more
That's right.
than fat. So for me,
Are you saying I'm not working out?
hey, listen, women are different than men. You do you, I do me. I'm giving my stats, you're doing your stats.
Did you just say, I do you, you do me? What?
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
You are very vulgar.
I can pass you off as an online seminar for work. Oh, okay, cool.
It is
online
mindset.
seminar. It's
we
mindset,
work on
baby.
mindset every day, baby,
I
because
love it.
we don't want, and we started this
That's what
show,
we're working on.
11:11, to create high vibrations where people don't stay in the fear of this COVID-19, as Mr. Michael Beckwith on Agape calls it every Sunday, which we watch. He calls it COVID-19
bonus.
He calls it
bonus.
COVID bonus.
Right? Who are you going to be in the face of adversity, right? This is an opportunity to step into our leadership, step into our power, and
Make
not
better
being
choices.
afraid.
Make better
right?
choices.
And it's an opportunity to reflect, to renew, to recharge, and to reinvent yourself. So yeah, peanut butter and celery, delicious. Ooh, I like that. You do me, I do you. Exactly. So we're going to do one of these cards as well. Okay, you want to hold it for me?
Yes.
And then we will read the card. I'm going to get the top one. I can always reach for a thought that feels better.
I can
And
always reach
for a thought that feels better. Buenos dias, madre. Ahora lejos, Ana Mercedes Manzano y
Sus
Teresa
Mendoza
Alejos.
in the casa.
Yeah. Oh, Zeus. Hello.
Sus Mendoza.
Your decision to reach for a thought that feels good is a powerful decision, for it serves you in many ways. The better feeling thought reverberates.
What?
Reverberates reverberates within you, right? It gets just like, opening passageways to well-being that reach beyond this one good feeling thought. So it's a ripple effect. Your good thoughts and the ones that you choose to. Ana Maria Somara!
From España!
Buenos días.
España in the house!
The ones that you choose to really nurture that are positive, it just grows and grows and grows, and it makes a difference in the world.
It goes back
right?
to body care, right?
Yes. Yes.
We've decided to took on this challenge, and not only are we working on our mindset and have been working on our mindset, but also on the way we're eating, on the way, what is it that we're putting into our bodies. I've decided, okay, every night I was having my little cup of vinito, maybe two, and I decided to only drink once a week, maybe twice a week, but I made a decision to cut that.
Thank you, Angel.
To cut, because, and you know what I found out? How bloated I was, which is how I think the weight has come off, is I didn't realize how bloated I was. Also, I cut the cheese. I love cheese. I cut the cheese and the dairy out.
Él dice que le encanta el queso. Entonces,
so all of a sudden,
pero lo
I
cortó de
saw
su dieta
within like 3 days.
y toda la inflamación le bajó. Y también ha cortado mucho el vino. Y también la inflamación le ha bajado.
Water, which I wasn't drinking enough.
Agua.
So the rule is, because we're not very conscious about how much water we have to drink.
Well,
the rule of thumb is every 2 hours. That'll be easy for you to remember. Every 2 hours, drink 8 ounces of water. Right. Just drink water.
And the way that I do it is I have this bottle, and this is already my 3rd bottle of the day. So you just keep filling it up and drink it, and count how many of these bottles you can drink a day. And that's going to help you flush out all the toxins. Agarren una botella, su favorita botella, y la llenan de agua y se la toman. Ya es mi 3ª botella hoy, y apenas son las 11:30. Y así uno toma más agua, y eso lo ayuda mucho con limpiarse el sistema.
And I'll tell you, the celery water, believe it or not, guys, because I didn't believe it until I did it, gives you energy.
Oh, so much energy. Yes.
I mean, I wake up, I drink that thing, and within seconds,
el jugo de apio es muy
I feel the difference. I really do.
El jugo de apio.
I had to do it to believe it.
Yes. Yes. Blessed be. Thank you.
I had to.
He did it.
And what's interesting is that when we did UPW,
coconut water is great electrolytes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we did UPW a couple of weeks ago, I didn't go in wanting to lose weight. That was not one of my goals. Mm-hmm. But came out of it the last day.
Bonus.
They talk about the challenge, about taking the 10-day challenge, just to make your body feel better.
Well, but not only that, right? It takes the fog, your mental fog, away. It clears your mind. It helps you with clarity. So if you think what you're eating isn't affecting your thoughts, think again.
It is.
Because what you're eating and what you're putting in your body is completely connected to how you are going to be thinking and feeling about yourself and about your life, period. So just give yourself the best fuel. Think of yourself as a Ferrari, right? What would you put in a Ferrari? So just with that, you'll be able to correlate what kind of foods, what kind of fuel are you putting in your body, because your body is the perfect machine. Our bodies are the perfect machine.
Listen, you're working all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the mind and the body, as you well know, are connected. So you work. So you're transcending. Right. You're going to a place of healing. So you're also allowing your body to
rest.
Heal.
Your liver, especially, right? Especially your liver. Did you know that your liver cannot process 2 different kinds of alcohol at one time? It can only process one toxin at a time. Only one toxin at a time. That's why you people throw up and people get super drunk or they get super hungover, it's because their liver is just...
I can't do it all.
Yeah, you're killing your liver. So, but let's read our body care. Let's read our coconut water. I know that we missed some comments here. We got on a tangent. Coconut water is great electrolyte.
We don't get into tangents, my love. This is called conversation.
Yeah, they're tangents, they're rants, and they're conversations. Yeah, absolutely.
So
it's
should we call it
same.
Conversations, rants, and
yeah, absolutely.
long-winded conversation?
Whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat. The point is that we do get on a tangent. Happy Patty. Oh, hey, Patty. It affects directly your health. Absolutely.
Yeah, you know,
obese people have huge health problems. Exactly.
Yes, but
and I want to answer Matthew about the class of 1989. I'm glad that you liked the DVD. Both proms are in there, so go in there and look on your menu. And we have the 2019 prom, and we have the 1989 prom as well. Yes, I just dated myself. So definitely check it out because it's in there. It's absolutely
27.
I know. I'm forever
27.
33.
So let's read the body care.
33 was the best. All right. So body care. So
all right.
You were going to say something?
No, yes, obese people, yes, have huge health problems. But believe it or not, people who are not obese also, if they're not watching what they're eating, can have health problems, which is one of the reasons 2 years ago I decided to cut sugar. So sugar is out. So when I drink my cafecito, no sugar.
Sí, hay que quitar el azúcar de su dieta también y lo que son los
it's
lácteos.
all the willingness to want to. I really believe it. It's all the willingness to want to. People can't tell me they can't give something up.
Yes.
If you say you can't, then you can't.
Exactly.
But if you say you will, you will.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. No, yeah, check it out, Matt. That's why it took me so long. I worked on it for so long with my editor to make sure that everything was in the one DVD. So body care. All right. Esto es el cuidado del cuerpo. Por eso estamos hablando de la nutrición, el tomar agua, el desintoxicar el cuerpo, el desintoxicar el hígado y también eso lo ayuda a uno a desintoxicar la mente. Cuando uno está comiendo sano, uno se siente más sano, uno piensa mejor, no tiene los pensamientos tan pesados. Entonces, los invitamos.
Y nadie está diciendo que es fácil. Solamente es una decisión.
Yes.
Porque you are conditioning.
Exactly.
You are reconditioning. Like the computer needs to be uploaded.
Yes.
And then it needs to be cleaned out of viruses. The computer.
Right.
You know how that little red. I wish I had come up with this. I didn't. Tony Robbins. I heard it from Tony Robbins, and it was like a beautiful example for me. That little thing when your computer's stuck. That's where human beings stay most of their lives. So we want to get that little thing unstuck. Exactly. So it starts moving and all of a sudden the computer is alive and well.
Exactly. So body care. Eso es difícil, mi día sin colada. You know, if you just do it for 10 days, the first 3 days are really rough for me without my coffee, and you know how much I love my café con leche. I haven't missed it. I haven't drank it. It'll be 30 days tomorrow since I haven't had any coffee. I'm not going to lie. I have had moments of weakness of like, oh, I want some coffee.
Again, we're human beings. We're going to miss certain things.
I'm like, you know what? I really don't need it. It's just an old habit.
But doesn't it feel good that you're keeping within your integrity?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's what also happens, ladies and gentlemen, as well as you know, is that
the promise to yourself.
You're promising this to yourself.
Yes, yes.
So if you break that promise, that's when the voices come in. You break it and the voices come in. See, you couldn't do it. You're a loser.
Es un reto mental poder hacerlo si dices 10 días sin café y lo puedes hacer y lo haces. Es un reto mental que te sube la autoestima, te sube el autoamor contigo mismo.
Porque ¿qué
tienes
pasa?
más fuerza mental.
¿Qué pasa si no lo haces?
Entonces te
o lo
sientes
haces
mal.
por 2 días y te caes y tomas ese café, o tomas lo que sea, o comes lo que
Tú
no es.
misma
Tú
te
misma, tus
dices,
voces empiezan a decirte,
Viste,
ves, no
no
pudiste,
pudiste.
y empiezan a reírte. Entonces ahí es
Uno.
cuando te empiezas a sentir
Yeah,
mal.
you just start feeling bad
Pero
about
si tú
yourself.
mismo te mantienes con integridad con ti mismo, eso es donde tu confidence va. ¿Ves? Sí lo pude
Tu
hacer.
autoestima sube. Okay, so body care. All right. Oh, I know, Matthew. I felt crappy for the first 3 days, but I promise you, after the third day, it was like heaven. It was like, whoa. And so a lot of water and celery juice, but then do what Mauricio did.
This is what I do, Matthew, and everybody. I knew that when I did the challenge, what I was willing to give up.
Right.
Okay? Coffee was not something I was willing to give up. I only did it for the 10-day challenge. So I knew I would give up the cheese, the dairy, the drinking the wine,
And the sugar.
and the sugar. The sugar I had pretty much given it up already. So I gave all of that up. But I
Except
knew
when you eat ice cream with Juliana.
I haven't eaten ice cream with Juliana.
Just kidding. Dave.
But I also give myself a cheating day, ladies and gentlemen, because
Yes.
I also believe that there's got to be some kind of moderation.
Exactly.
So if you like miss something, like, oh my God, I would love to have a pizza. Your cheating day, you
Your
know that you
cheating
can
day,
look
you
forward
have
to
it.
having your pizza.
Exactly.
And the pizza has a little, some cheese, right?
Yeah.
So I give myself also that
The cheating
Saturday
day, 'cause
or the
we-
Sunday. I'll flip either Saturday or Sunday. I'll give myself one cheating day.
Mhm.
And so, Matthew, I did the challenge for 10 days.
Yes.
Once the 10-day was up, I went back to my coffee, no sugar, and then I put a little half and half. A little half and half.
little bit.
A little bit. Not a lot now, a little bit. And that's it. And I
That's
didn't give it
right.
up.
That's
And
right.
I feel great. And I've lost the weight. Not
10
because
pounds,
I'm
yeah.
trying to.
Exactly.
Because my body is getting what it needs. I'm getting the raw foods, doing
He's
the
feeling
salads.
so much better. He
Got
has
more
so much
energy.
more
I really,
energy.
I'm telling you, I have to do, for
So-
me to believe it, I have to see it and I have to feel it. Why do I believe in meditation? People would say, I meditate. I'm like, nah. Then I started doing it and all of a sudden it started,
Woo,
right?
woo!
The subconscious.
Yes, celebrate. Let me celebrate.
Even,
I've
even
got a
if
new
you,
man.
Even
I
if
love
you
it.
go to sleep and you take a nap in the middle of the day, put affirmations. Because
Exactly.
as you're falling asleep, you're listening to,
Your affirmations,
affirmations.
is a constant.
and so you're sort of brainwashing
Yes.
your brain with good stuff.
Yes. So body care. The angels urge you to care for your physical body. You are asked to eat healthful foods, to exercise regularly, and to avoid toxins. And what we're talking about is giving your body a rest for 10 days. Like this COVID-19 has given the earth a rest, right? From all the pollution, a lot of the pollution, like it really did give Mother Earth a rest. Well, we also need to recharge our bodies and rest our bodies. And by doing either intermittent fasting, giving up the toxins for 10 days, it gives your liver an opportunity to regenerate itself, and it does it every 7 days. So this card is your angel's way of asking you to pay attention to your physical body. Perhaps you resist this guidance, and the angels have repeatedly come to you about this topic. They remind you that the body is an instrument that, when well-tuned, emanates greater harmony. Your spirit is like the music of a grand piano, and the angels ask you to maintain that piano. Your angels ask that if you follow this guidance, you will feel terrific. Your increased energy and happiness is your reward for following the angels' suggestion and keeping your word to yourself, right? Yes. So they will help you find the time and motivation to exercise. They will also help you lose your cravings for unhealthful substances, and the angels will help you enjoy the newfound pleasures that come from purifying and maintaining your physical body.
Yes.
So it's all that we're talking about.
Matthew, I'll answer this question. Matthew's asking, how much weight did I lose? I've lost 10 pounds
10 pounds in a month,
in a month.
and without trying.
But I'll tell you, the first 10 days, I lost 4 pounds right away. Like,
Yeah.
bam. and I realized how much I was bloated. Part of it was just I was swollen. I didn't realize I was swollen.
That's the first thing that happens when you do all the water and the celery juice. It totally just the inflammation that we have, we don't even realize it, and that's the first thing that starts going.
Now, the pills don't work, Matthew, and I'll tell you why. And it's scientifically proven, okay, that it all starts from up here.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get around the psychology of why is it that you eat? Why is it that we eat?
Right.
Eating is a way to commune, right? It's you explained it the other day.
Well, it's a community. Well, it's about breaking bread together. But let's read these comments and then we'll answer questions. But it's not healthy exactly because all these pills, especially if it has senna, you don't want to have because you're taxing your liver, Matthew. You're taxing your liver, so don't do them anymore. Now that you've lost 40 pounds, which is pretty awesome, and I congratulate you. Now just transition into the healthy way of eating and exercising and intermittent fasting. But the pills don't do them so much because it really affects your liver. It taxes your liver. All medicine, every single kind of medication, it really, my God, our poor liver. And our liver is our filter. We need to take care of our liver. Nos tenemos que cuidar especialmente el hígado, porque si nos tomamos muchas pastillas y las pastillas para bajar de peso, eso no sirve, eso te afecta el hígado muchísimo. Entonces es mejor comer sano y los jugos naturales. It's the best way to go.
Also,
because it heals your body.
Portion control.
Especially the juicing heals your body. It totally heals your body. So, Allie, before these comments go away, I'm the class of 94, but I was 18 turning to 19 that year when I graduated. Oh, okay, that's awesome. My sister also graduated that age. Peanut butter and banana on rice cake. Yummy, Pamela says. Hello, Pammy and Raul. Victoria Pereira in the house. Hello, Victoria and Felipe. Hello, they're my beautiful couple. How are you two feeling today, my sweethearts? I am now doing physiotherapy, so physical therapy. I compressed my spine nerves when I fell, but trying to get better. I trust that I will. Yes, you will. That's great. Therapy works. I did therapy for my shoulder 2 years ago after I had a car accident and I had to get a surgery, and then I did physical therapy, and it totally works. And all your mindset is the most important thing. And even when it hurts, go through the pain because you will get better sooner than later. And yes, it does switch, right? When you keep your word to yourself, you switch your mind to a winner in your mind because you won that challenge with yourself, right? Because you are challenging yourself. So every time you win a game, every time you win a challenge, you do in your mind, you're a winner. And if you don't, then in your mind, you're a loser. And that's what the mind does, because the mind's job is to analyze everything, is to look for the issues and the problems so it can fix it. But we need to train the mind and say, I got this. I am the voice. There is nothing to fix, actually. There's just, I'm learning and I'm growing, because otherwise that's where we feel that there's always something missing and there's always something wrong, right? Glenn Webster in the house.
Mr. London Shaw.
Checking in. Nice to see you. And we've got, Allie says, I get margarita pizza from Pizza Cookery, gluten-free. Well, the gluten-free is really good. I haven't tried that. The margarita, I love margarita pizza, but Pizza Cookery, we got to check it out. Is that here in Sherman Oaks? Where is it? Put it on the comment box. I once tried a seafood diet, but failed because when I see food, I always eat it. Listen, I'm like such a foodie. I'm an emotional eater, and I'm going to say this morning, Juliana's first day of school, I've been intermittent fasting for more than a month. Today, this morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. I did my morning routine, but I didn't I didn't get to work out because I was fixing everything for her for when she woke up, and I made her sign the first day of school. And I'm like, okay, her breakfast, okay, her outfit is ready, okay. We have to go pick up the computer that the school's going to give us for her.
A great mommy, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, she has her first Zoom, her first Zoom meeting with her second grade class to say bye, and then pick up the computer appointment is at 9:30, half an hour away, and then at 10 in the morning was the meeting with her new teacher and new class on Zoom. And I'm like, oh my God, how are we going to do this? So I'm like just planning everything out, making sure I had everything in order. And I felt so excited and anxious. I had breakfast. I had eggs, and I had the last piece of banana bread, and I was eating it while she was on her first Zoom.
Unhealthy stuff.
No, I know, but the point is that I couldn't wait.
Because of the anxiousness?
Because of the like, and so
we did run out of celery juice this morning.
Yes, we did.
So we didn't have the celery juice.
Exactly.
Because we ran out of. I didn't realize that we had no celery until this morning.
So we ran out. So
I went to go. I'm like, oh my God, we ran out of celery.
So I'm like this with the phone recording her, and I'm eating. I'm just looking at her. And I realized, I'm like, oh my God, look at me, emotional eating now.
Well, you were excited though.
I was excited. Well, that's emotional.
But
I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm scared.
You didn't go for a pizza. You went you went for some eggs.
No, so I'm just saying, I'm with you. I love food. I see it, and I'm like, So the trick is have good stuff at home, healthy stuff. So when you get that urge to like munch on something, like yesterday, I was munching on nuts. I'm like, you need that crunchy feeling, like just esa ansiedad que le da a uno que uno tiene que comer algo. Pues solamente tengan cosas saludables para que se coman una manzana.
Yeah,
para que
and
se
what
coman
happened to me
unos
yesterday,
nueces.
I was coming back from my audition and I was starving. And I'm seeing McDonald's and I'm seeing all the fast foods. I'm like, where's there a church? And all of a sudden I see 7-Eleven, cashews and water. And I literally got out. I bought cashews. Just go straight. Don't look at it in. Cashews, and I bought a little Perrier water with lemon. And I was like, all of a sudden I calmed down and I waited till I got home and ate.
Ajá, es darte el permiso de comer en ese momento que te sientas esa ansia de comer. Bueno, está bien, come, pero come algo saludable. Come nueces, come una fruta, come un pedazo de pavo, pero un huevito. Pero no compres la basura, porque en ese momento de emoción, de ansiedad, se van a comer la basura que tienen en la casa.
Sí.
You know,
Absolutely.
So just don't buy the junk food. Let's see, Ali says, I've been eating a pescatarian diet for years. Yes, pescatarian is only eating fish, no meats at all. And I've been taking Melaleuca vitamins for years. Melaleuca is awesome.
Yeah, we do zinc and vitamin C.
The vitamin C and the B complex is very good as well, all your vitamins. But understand that a lot of them, like for example, you need to take vitamin C and your zinc together so that your body can absorb it, or just really look into it. If you're taking iron pills, your body won't absorb them unless you take it with vitamin C or a glass of orange juice. So you got to really, really do your due diligence and understand that what you need to take together so that your body can absorb it. Because otherwise, it's just going through you.
Pamela says, don't eat cashews. They are not good for you. They are seeds, walnuts, and what. So, on that, you're absolutely correct. This is what happens. I am allergic to peanuts, almonds, and walnuts. So, what I do is, because I can't eat those and I crave that, then I get the cashews without salt. And then And then that's what I eat. So it's the only actual seed of peanut peanut. It's not a peanut. So it's the only one I can do. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather grab that than the Doritos or the potato chips.
Which we're not buying anymore.
Which we don't buy. But I get the cashews without the salt. Now, again, everything, ladies and gentlemen, in moderation.
Exactly.
Right? I don't grab and eat the whole bag of cashews because I also know that there's what I'm saying is that
But he does eat
7-Eleven
the whole bag of pistachios.
pistachios. I love it. Pistachios, but also because my whole family does it, right? There's a thing that we learned from our dad. We like
No, my dad used to
we
love
like
that
to
too.
open, and there's a little
El
picking thing that
pistacho.
happens, and then we eat it. So it's that little thing of picking while you're watching TV and eating.
Yeah. El pistacho. El papá de él le encantaba y mi papá también comían mucho pistacho. Entonces aquí en esta casa se compran los pistachos. Okay, so are movie theaters open?
No.
No, only drive-in theaters. Drive-in theaters are open. Some are open in Miami. I didn't know that. Maybe in Miami, but not here. As far as I know, I don't think any are open here in LA. Anybody from LA, let me know if that is correct.
And you were saying something about prescription drugs, Matthew. I missed it.
Well, we're talking about the how it affects the liver. All drugs, every kind of drug, Tylenol, ibuprofen, all of that. It taxes the liver. So,
but I believe this is because I've experienced everything.
Right? But you got
if you're dealing with some if you're dealing with anxiety or depression or
you need to take your medication.
You need to take your medication.
Absolutely.
You do. I am a firm believer, but also not only take the medication, you must do the psychological work that needs to be done, which means cognitive therapy. We all need it, even if we don't suffer from any kind of, I've suffered from anxiety. I no longer suffer from anxiety, but I take care of it. I'm ahead of it always.
Right. Exactly. Okay, great. It had to be stew.
It
Popeye.
had to be stew. Wonderful stew.
Popeye 70. All right, give me your name in the comment box so I can give you a shout out. Seriously, to lose weight, eat anything
Marjorie
you want.
Burgos in the house.
Just don't swallow it. Marjorie, hello. All right, here we go. Determination. Those who say, I'll do it, wow, who are willing to take on a challenge, even if alone, are true winners. You guys, I just opened this up. Like, I literally just opened this up.
Take the challenge.
I love this because the angels guide us to the conversation we're going to have on a daily basis. And then when I open it up, it's always the perfect message to go with the angel's card. This is pretty awesome. Those who say, I'll do it, who are willing to take on a challenge, even if alone, are true winners. The determination, the commitment to take action yourself is the force that leads to victory. A battle is won by the side that has firmly resolved to win.
That's right.
Okay? So, en español, es increíble. Cada vez que abro el libro, siempre compagina con el mensaje de los angelitos, ¿no? El que hay que cuidar el cuerpo, comer saludable, hacer ejercicios y tomar el reto y no vencerse y ser el ganador en la mente cuando uno cumple su palabra. Y aquí en el libro dice, esos que dicen, lo voy a hacer y voy a agarrar la meta y voy a ganar la meta, aunque lo haga sola o solo, son verdaderos ganadores. La determinación y el propósito de tomar acción uno mismo es la fuerza que nos lleva a la victoria. Punto y aparte. La batalla que se gana es del lado que dice firmemente, voy a ganar.
Yes.
Boom!
Not only are we talking about food, but about, everybody should be exercising.
Yes.
Even if it's a walk.
Yes, exactly.
20 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
3 times a week, 4 times a week. Get your body some oxygen.
Trying.
Let it just,
So that's why. Patricia from Miami, Patricia in the
¿Qué pasó?
house. Forever Young, class of 89 in the house. Just with my psych meds alone affects liver big time. Yes, that's why when you combine it with good nutrition, you are continuing to, lift your immune system and give your body the best because you need to take these psych meds. And so it'll balance it out. But if you're taking the segments and giving your body crappy food and not drinking
You're
the
never going to
water,
feel better.
you're going to always feel bad.
Unfortunately.
So if you're feeling bad, then that's your reason. Just try it out.
Yeah.
If your nutrition is not up to par, if it is not the supreme nutrition, ask yourself, what if I just gave myself a whole month of giving myself the best nutrition ever? Let me just test it out and see how I feel.
Yeah. It's like, you know,
The first 3 days are rough, but after the third day, I promise you, it's a life changer.
Yep, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. It's again, guys. I always share it. I'm somebody who wrestled with anxiety for years. Highly believe in the medication, but I also believe that it has to have therapy. So it gives you strategies. It gives you, cognitive behavioral tools for getting a hold of it. Because you have to get a hold of it, but you have to understand where that anxiety and the depression is coming from. That conversation is coming from the bad conversation that you're having with yourself. That self-talk, that sabotaging self-talk that you are feeding your mind is what produces all of that. Mm-hmm. Secondly, if you're not eating well, you're also giving it crap.
Exactly.
If you're drinking every night, then you're also giving it.
Exactly. So you're just adding to the bad feelings because you're adding toxins.
It's like a car, guys.
Body that we have.
If we don't tune up the car will get clogged up and it will not run after a while. So what happens with our bodies is exactly the same thing. If we're not feeding the body properly, then the body's going to start.
Yeah.
It's going to start getting sick. And so why do I know this? I've been there. I can tell you from experience that the reason I do all of this and this mindset and Tony Robbins and Bob Proctor and Les Brown, Dean Graziosi, Dwayne Dyer,
Jennifer
Barron, Joe Dispenza, all the stuff we do. We're continuously working our mindset, so we have growth spurts. Because also you need those growth spurts, those moments of enlightenment.
Exactly.
And again, we're not saying for you to do it, because I also believe that it's all in, if you decide today, if the only decision you make today is to drink water every 2 hours, you've made a change.
Exactly.
Right?
Little by little,
by little.
What works for you? Let's see. Mukesh Kumar, hi. It's in Encino on Ventura Boulevard. It's been there forever. Family-owned business. Okay, well, check it out, Ali. And Victoria Ferreira says, speaking of food, made an ice cream using only bananas and a touch of honey. It was delicious. Ooh, put the recipe. I actually have some bananas that I either need to do banana bread with or a banana shake. But are they supposed to be very ripe? Because I have the perfect bananas to make ice cream. If you give me the recipe, I'll definitely check it out today. I'll attempt it.
My brother's saying Russell Crowe's movie Unhinged is due to be released in AMC theaters on August 21st.
First release by a major studio, limited theater seating.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. I mean, first release once after the pandemic. Got it. I live in a big building. I have to walk a lot. Yes, good. Berries is the perfect fruit to eat late at night. They are not fattening, no calories. And you know what
You love berries.
I love blueberries, absolutely. I definitely love blueberries, and what I love to eat late at night. If berries work for you, it's great. But because I've done the keto diet, where it's just mostly protein and fats, but good fats, and I get really hungry at night, then I'll have turkey slices. But you don't eat turkey, Ali. But for those that do, turkey slices, because turkey also makes you sleepy. So you'll have a restful sleep, okay? And it's protein. Or egg whites. Egg whites, I used to eat egg whites when I would wake up in the middle of the night when I was pregnant. That was my number one craving, egg whites, when I was pregnant with Adrian. And it was amazing because that's what I would eat and I wouldn't feel guilty. Because if you wake up and you're hungry and you eat something in the middle of the night that's not good for you, then you start beating yourself up on top of it, you know? So I have to take lithium, which is bad for my liver, so I get tested often. That's great, yeah.
But the problem
exactly,
with cyclamens is that it makes you into a zombie. Well,
I eat mixed red berries.
Again, Matthew,
either raw or as a juice.
Again, I took Paxil, and Paxil was not good for me because I put on weight with it when I was doing it. So I changed to Celexa. Celexa was better for me. I didn't feel sleepy or zombie-ish. So also, you know, again, sometimes you got to talk to your doctor and say, hey, this is making me feel this way. Is there something better? And you try different things. So
try
you don't,
different medicines, right?
You know, and again, what is it you're feeding your body? If you're feeling zombie-ish, it's not only the medication. I promise you. It's also what you're eating. Are you exercising?
Red meats? Are you eating a lot of red meats? Try to cut down on the red meats.
The zombie-ish feeling also that comes is from depression, from the anxiety that you're having. It makes you want to go to sleep. Why do I know that? Because I went through it. So that zombie feeling is like you're just not feeling good.
Right.
So your voices
are foggy. Your mind is foggy.
They're just activated. They're attacking you. The voices, you're not controlling your voices, so you start feeling like shit.
You get confronted.
You get confronted, and then you feel you're in a fog.
Exactly.
All day you're in a fog because your voices are controlling you instead of you controlling the voices. Yeah. Again, guys, I only say this. I've experienced it. I know exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. When people who say medications are terrible, who've never been on a medication or have experienced any kind of depression or anxiety, I go, they have no. It's like I'll have to say, there's celebrities to talk about. And you know who they are, and who've never been on an antidepressant, who have no idea what they're talking about because they've never experienced it.
Right.
I've experienced it, so I'm speaking from truth. Medication is not your only source to get better.
Right.
You have to do the mindset. You have to get help.
And your food, nutrition is medicine. Good food, live food is medicine. Try it out, okay? Right now, both of you, Patty and Matthew, try it out. It's funny because I look down at your comments, but you're looking at me here. Is try out the nutritional food. La comida nutritiva, eso es medicina. Eso lo ayuda a uno combinarlo con cualquier medicamento que uno está tomando. Porque el medicamento para la ansiedad o la depresión lo pone a uno bobo o tonto. Pero la comida que uno también come lo pone a uno también bobo o tonto. Porque
también los pensamientos.
Claro, los pensamientos, pero si estás comiendo bien, no te vas a castigar después de comerte la torta o después de comerte toda la canilla de pan. Porque ya uno se lo come y ya después el sentido de culpabilidad, and you start flogging yourself, you start punishing yourself, empiezas a autocastigarte. Entonces eso no te ayuda para nada. Es comer sano para que te sientas bien, estás tomando acción sana y esos pensamientos te van a dar más pensamientos buenos y va a funcionar la medicina mucho mejor.
Also,
es una combinación.
One of the first things that my therapist told me when I was battling anxiety is, once the anxiety comes on, change your physiology.
Let's change it right now.
Get busy. So, meaning, get anxiety. Start using your body. So guess what?
Where's the happy dance?
Go start, cleaning your floor. Start going to your closet. Change the focus. Why? Because you are changing the pattern. So you got to do a pattern interrupt. Okay. So if you're feeling a certain way and the voices come in and I'm feeling fat, guess what? Woo! Go for a walk. Put some music on that you love. Pattern interrupt.
Cuando si las voces te están diciendo, estás gorda, estás fea, y lo otro, párate, empieza a moverte, empieza a bailar, empieza a hacer ejercicios.
And then say,
el baile de la felicidad.
I am the voice.
Y después dice, yo soy la voz. I am the voice.
And then you hear the other voices start coming in and you start saying bullshit. And then you just start changing your physiology. You say how it goes.
Okay, get up right now. Right now.
How it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking from pure experience.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, let's dance. And shake it. Woo!
And if you think we are freaks, We are.
Párense aquí, right? When you're feeling down, you got to change your state, change your
When
physiology,
you're down
your posture,
and out.
right? La postura de uno lo ayuda a uno a sentirse mejor. Si uno está así, hay que pararse, hay que cambiar las voces, hay que cambiar lo físico. Y cuando uno cambia lo físico, la mente lo sigue, right? So when you change your state and your physiology, your mind reacts. When you smile, even though you're not feeling it, scientifically proven, it's giving your brain, your mind, that message that you're good, everything's good.
Yeah,
So
Tony
sonreír
Robbins,
es bueno.
was
Aunque
talking
uno
about
no lo
physiology.
sienta.
He was saying, just try this. Just try this. Just this
Right
position.
now, párense,
It will
Just do
change the
this.
way you're feeling, right?
stand right now,
Walk
and you
into
tell
the
me how you
room.
feel.
If you walk into a room and you start walking in like this, like you
Hello.
own the place,
¿Cómo están?
know,
Vengan,
it will change
bienvenidos.
because it will start making you feel kind of funny and kind of idiotic,
No, not idiotic. That's a strong word. Silly,
silly,
fun,
fun,
humorous.
humorous.
There you go.
And if you start feeling like a freak,
Woo! And then shake it
allow
out.
yourself to feel like a freak. What time will you be arriving? my brother, Andy. As soon as we
My state.
our
I'm
last
in
class is at
Afghanistan.
3, so
All right.
maybe around 7ish.
All right, let's see. It's very difficult to deal with. I threw most in the garbage can, but then I go nuts and need to be hospitalized. No,
Yeah.
no, you need to balance it out.
Yeah.
And we know what happens. So be very, very, mindful that you need your meds, but you also need to give you the self-love and the care, the body care.
How's your work? Let's start looking at
all
your
of
your
it.
diet. Look at
Eso
your
sí es
workout
verdad, pero es
habits.
muy complicado. But that's a limiting belief right there. Because you're saying it's muy complicado, that's what you're creating.
That's what
So
your
try it.
mind is.
It's easy. I can do it. It's possible. That is an old belief right there. I challenge you to change that to I can do it. It's easy.
Yes.
It's easy. Oh, it's easy. It's easy. Of course I can do it. I'm Matthew Caddy. I'm a badass. I can do it.
I'm the
Say that to
voice.
yourself.
Now, Matthew and everybody, I'm telling you what I've experienced in my life.
Yeah.
I am not a psychologist
Well, so am I.
by any means. What I do know is I've been through therapy. I've had really good therapists and psychotherapists, and I've had terrible. The best I've ever had have always said to me, it's just not the medication. You got to do the work.
Exactly.
You got to retrain your mind.
Yep.
You got to get cognitive behavioral strategies, which is why I continue to want to learn about this and why I am so passionate about sharing it. So never stop taking your medication, but find people that are going to help you find strategies,
Exactly.
cognitive strategies also in life. Look at your life. Are you heavy? Are you eating well? Are you drinking? What are you doing
Exactly.
to also help that?
Exactly. Okay, great. So Allie, I want to go to Ralph's and have someone record me live, and I will only put in my cart the pure foods in the grocery store. There won't be that much in the cart. Correct. There isn't that much, but you got to go to the right grocery stores and go to the perfect aisles that have the live foods, the good nutrition, and stay away from the aisles of all the crap. And yes, that when I did the yoga, I did a yoga 21-day challenge, and they gave us a list of things to buy, and they taught us how to read the labels and all of that because everything has sugar in it. Anything that says sucrose and otrose and detrox, anything that ends in OSE is sugar. You don't want it. What?
Otrose, Petros,
Yes.
Wotros.
Stuff that you cannot pronounce, don't buy it. Okay? Yes. But I am very positive in life, and I fight daily. But sometimes it's challenging. Change it to challenging. Yes, and I agree with you. It is very challenging. But you know what? you're a badass and you are positive and you have a huge heart and you can do it. Say it's challenging. This is just a challenge. What's great about this? Ask yourself, what is great about this? What's my lesson in this? What is it that I came into this for? What's my purpose? Why I know I signed up for this challenge in my life. Okay, how am I gonna change? How am I gonna make it? How am I gonna help others with my mess? Right? Like Dean Graciosi taught us. Right? Our mess is our message in the world. We all came here to share our mess, not to hide from it, to share it and help others, because we're not alone. We are not alone. Right? It's good to be self-aware. Mind discipline is possible. Absolutely, Patty. That's right. So with that, we're going to go to float your cork. I know that there's a lot of new of you that weren't here yesterday, and I think it's really important to share this because imagine yourself as a cork, right? Oh, Makush says, sorry, today I have tried over here. So going to bed now. Have a good time. Oh, bye, Mukesh. I can do it. I did it. Worked out for an hour. Yes, Pamela, you can. Absolutely. I changed my state. I'm in Afghanistan. Eat red meat, but make sure it's alive.
My brother said, plan ahead so you don't arrive at your usual hour.
1 a.m. on Saturday.
Won't happen.
Listen,
Linda.
We got a schedule. Let's see. And Ali says, I've been on first generation psych drugs for over a year, and they're way better than second generation drugs. Ask your doctor about it. So first generation drugs are better than second generation drugs. Okay. All righty. But you know what, Matthew, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing.
Absolutely. You are not alone. And the more you share it, the more free you're going to feel, and the less shame you're going to feel. And the shame is something that just cripples all of us. So there's nothing to be ashamed about.
And Matthew, I actually thank you for sharing it, because as a man,
bye, Mukesh.
It's always far more difficult to share. Because I'm in Hollywood and I've been working, I've made it a mission to always share my feelings about it and my experience.
But it wasn't always like that.
I know I wasn't always like that. I was very hidden. I wanted to hide. But then I realized that this needs to be talked about. Mm-hmm. This, and I've brought awareness to this conversation. Exactly. A lot of actors actually have brought awareness to this conversation.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so float your cork, you guys. Float your cork. What is that? Imagine a cork in water. What is the natural state of a cork in relation to water? Floating and bobbing on top, right? Can the cork be pulled below the line? Certainly. Can it be held there for long periods of time? Of course. What happens if you let go and stop holding it down? It floats right back up, right, to the top. It floats back up to the top above the water line to the surface. It requires energy to hold the cork down underneath the water where it is below its natural state. So it takes energy to be below the water. And what does it mean to be below the water? Imagine that you are the cork. Your natural state is to be above the water, above the line, floating on top. When you are floating, you feel good, right? When you are underneath the water, you do not feel good. You feel like you're suffocating, you're drowning. When you find yourself under the water line, what is the energy or force that has pulled you down below your natural happy state? Ask yourself, what is it? Study the illustration below. Our cork in its natural state is anywhere above the line. The activities below the line are the mechanics we use to hold our cork below the line. So I'll tell you what brings us into the water, underwater. ¿Qué nos hace sentir que estamos abajo del agua asfixiándonos y ahogándonos? Right? Resentment is number one. El resentimiento. Revenge is number 2. La venganza. Blame is number 3. Blame is number 3. Being right is number 4. Que uno siempre tiene la razón. Complaining, number 5. Quejándose. Resistance.
Resistencia.
Resistir. Condemnation and judgment. Condenación y
Juzgar.
Juzgar. All of that is what keeps us underwater and it keeps us not happy. What is above the water? ¿Cuáles son los pensamientos los sentimientos que nos hacen sentir
Bien.
en nuestro estado natural? Right? Above the line, what is it? Feelings of love,
amor,
peace,
paz,
happiness,
felicidad,
freedom, libertad, clarity,
claridad,
and health.
health.
Y salud.
Self-care, ladies and gentlemen.
Self-care, body
Again,
care,
we go
what
back
we've been
body
talking
care,
about, right?
self-care. We go back to your decision to feel good. It's all a decision that you make.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
as you can see, everything that we do, everything somehow comes together as the message of the day.
Exactly. So prices you pay for living below the water, below the line. This is the price that we all pay when we live below the line. Poor health. Number one, what were we talking about? ¿Qué es lo que el precio que uno paga por no vivir, por estar debajo del agua, cuando uno se está dejando ahogar? Es la salud, no tenerla en orden. El conflicto, the conflict, discord, estar en desacuerdo. Disease, que son enfermedades. Poor relationships,
Who do you
relaciones
have
que no
around you?
sirven.
That's a big one. That's a big one. Look at the people you have
Anger.
around you. Are they raising you up or are they pushing you down?
Exactly. Anger, la rabia, pain, el dolor, carelessness, el no tener cuidado con las cosas, right? Inattention, indifference, guilt, loss of time, restricted growth, insomnia, jail, lose situations, depression, frustration, alienation, loss of direction and focus, loss of opportunities, loss of credibility, restricted growth, and loss of time. Todas estas cosas te hacen sentir mal, te hacen sentir que estás debajo del agua, ¿no? Las pérdidas de oportunidad, la pérdida de enfoque, que es lo que te estás enfocando, la frustración, la depresión, la cárcel, la insomnia, la pérdida de credibilidad, la pérdida de tiempo, el sentido de culpabilidad, todas esas cosas. So, but what are the things that make you feel, boom, above the water? ¿Qué es lo que te hace sentir que estás encima del agua? Right? We'll just finish here.
Okay.
Peace of mind, right? Esto es lo que te ayuda a flotar tu corcho. Peace of mind.
I like how she says corcho.
Flotar tu corcho. Okay, ready?
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Good health.
La paz.
Contentment.
La salud.
Fulfillment.
Estar contento, sentirse lleno.
Success.
El éxito.
Positive attitude.
La actitud positiva.
High energy.
Energía, mucha energía.
Better relationships.
Mejores relaciones.
Clear focus.
Enfocarse claramente.
Intuition.
La intuición.
Opportunity.
La oportunidad.
Growth.
El crecimiento.
Respect.
El respeto.
Admiration.
La admiración.
Money.
El dinero.
Connectedness.
Estar conectado.
Freedom.
La libertad.
Win-win.
Las situaciones que es el ganar ambos lados. Win-win. El ganar
optimism.
y ganar y el optimismo. Eso lo ayuda a uno a mantener el corcho de uno, mantenerse libre y feliz y contento, ¿no?
And this
Yes.
show, 1111, as
Is that-
we see it as a win-win.
Yes.
Why? Because we get to share with you, you get to share with us. We are learning from each other
Exactly.
because we know one thing, we don't have all the answers.
Yes, exactly.
But we can give you our experience and give you some answers and vice versa.
Exactly.
So, and for us to keep repeating, also repetition is
the mother of all skill. The more we repeat, the more we ingrain it, the more we create these grooves, of neuroscience in our minds, and we become the better version of ourselves.
Amen.
We continue to grow.
Amen.
So I definitely don't want to leave without doing our 16 seconds of meditation. I know we've gone longer today, but those that have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, True Form Films, and go to...
Ali, can you share the True Form Films YouTube so people can subscribe? We'd appreciate it, honey.
It didn't go on there. Yeah, I see. I got to do it right away. Okay, so vamos a cerrar los ojos. 16 seconds of forgiveness. 16 segundos de perdón. Dejen ir cualquier frustración, let go of any frustration, any anger. Ahora 16 segundos de gratitud, 16 seconds of gratitude. Be grateful. Fill your heart with love and gratitude. Ooh. And now 16 seconds of celebration. 16 segundos de celebración, de celebrar que una meta se hizo realidad, that your dreams came true. How are you going to feel? What squeal, what sound, what screech, what sound, what celebration, what happy dance, whatever it is what expression are you going to have? ¿Cuál es tu expresión, tu aullido de felicidad cuando esa meta, ese sueño se te haga realidad? Yes. Muchas gracias. Ahora, celebrar. All right, so that is our show for today. We had a really intense, awesome, amazing conversation about health, about loving yourself, about taking challenges and really giving yourself that gift of a challenge and
getting out of the way, right?
Getting out of your own way,
So we love you.
We appreciate you. And we are here for each other. Los queremos mucho.
Nos vemos mañana, tomorrow. Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom Wednesday. That's always such a tongue twister. Pero sí, ya nos vamos. Nos vemos mañana. Tomen esos retos. Quiéranse, cuídense su cuerpo. Los queremos mucho. Los apreciamos y estamos aquí
para ustedes
y ustedes
para nosotros.
Hasta mañana.
Adiós. Let's wave.